What is the goddamn deal, YouTube? It is, of course, your boy Vuhlandes, and today is a very special video. Very special video. As you can see, I have some Fuji film boxes. Before we get into this stuff right here, I have a few things to talk about. I know I talk a lot on this channel, but just bear with me. Sometimes I feel like I talk too much, but at the same time, I feel like it's useful information for some people. So let's go over a few things real quick. First and foremost being, I'm going to read to you a comment I got yesterday on one of my YouTube videos. The YouTube video in question is the video I made on switching to Fujifilm and leaving Canon forever. Comment reads, "We can't have people represent a company due to skin color." Before we get started with the rest of this comment, I do want to encourage people to go over there and watch that video if you are new to my channel and understand why I left Canon to come over to Fujifilm and just all of that stuff, because I'm not going to go into it in this video. But this comment reads, "We can't have people represent a company due to skin color. There must be some regard to skill, knowledge, and professional merit. Nothing should be given to someone based off the color of their skin or race. These culture-focused ideas will not last. Your verbiage alone takes you out of the game. Plus, it shines a light on what's really going on between your ears." So, now let me just talk on a few things that I find completely false and just stupid about this comment. One, professionalism. I've talked about this on Twitter yesterday. I hate the idea, I actually despise the idea that people have to be a certain amount of professional to obtain the things they want. You have to act a certain way, so not yourself to please a bunch of people to get things that will benefit you in the long run. So with this comment, he's saying, in order for me to obtain these things, like be an ambassador for Fuji, I have to be either talented, not either talented, like these are all three, talented, knowledge, and have professional merit. So I hate the fact that like you have to act a certain type of way, like you have to act different than who you are to please people in positions for them to like you and give you things. And I talked about this another time, but I'm not going to change who I am. I'm not going to change my language. I'm not going to change the clothes that I wear, my hairstyle. I'm not going to change anything about myself to obtain anything. Either you're going to like me for who I am, or you're not going to like me at all. I will show up to a meeting with a do-rag on, sweatpants, and a hoodie. I will show up to a meeting with buffs on. For anybody who don't know what buffs are, they are Cartier glasses, very popular in Detroit. Anyway, I will show up to a meeting, buffs on, hat to the back. However, talking how I talk. I'm not going to change myself and put myself in front of these white people and be like, "Oh, yes, hi, how are you doing, sir, today? My name is Vuhlandes," and no, that's not how I talk. That's not who I am. I'll never be that. I'm just not going to change who I am to obtain anything. Secondly, I strongly disagree that you need to change who you are to attain things. And we only put these things on people who are in professional fields like photography or videography. You gotta be a professional to obtain things. That's not the case. You are a professional with your craft alone. The only thing that matters is your craft. All the other shit does not matter to some degree. If you're a fucking racist or just like an idiot, then by all means, yes, that person's unprofessional and doesn't deserve, I guess, but who am I to say? I'm not in charge of any of these brands, but I do disagree with the fact that you have to be somebody else to obtain things. People want me to like, people get mad on here and like, go to another channel. I am who I am. I'm not going to change who I am to please anybody. Either you're going to watch it or you're not going to watch it. Either you're going to like me or you're not going to like me. At the end of the day, I do not care because I am who I am. And that's really the only thing I have to say on that topic. Yeah, just you don't have to change who you are to obtain anything. Because first of all, that is the problem with a lot of what's going on in this space. A lot of people conform and change who they are and like try to be somebody they're not, just so people in positions will like them and give them things and hire them and they can further their career. And I hate the fucking thought that people have to like kiss ass and be somebody this person likes just to get things, regardless of their talent, regardless of what they do and why they do it. They have to be a fucking kiss ass and a suck up over the internet to get whatever they want. And I just hate the idea of that. Professional to some degree, yes, don't get me wrong, be a professional, but be who you are at the end of the day. If that's not professional, then that's not professional in some people's eyes. Whatever. I take photos on the internet, bro. Like, get a life. Fuck, I don't work in a fucking office talking to fucking Bill Gates over the phone. All right, so anyway, yes, let's talk about what's actually important here. Fujifilm was so kindly, and I am very grateful to have obtained these things from them. They sent me a care package while I was out in LA, and I came back home to this, and I couldn't have been happier. I honestly could have cried, bro, because first of all, let me talk about this. This is another thing I want to talk about. I am a kid from the inner city of Detroit, Michigan, West 7 Mile, bro. I grew up nothing, poor. My mom worked 3 jobs. We were still poor. We didn't have anything. I didn't have clothes. I didn't have shoes. We hardly ate. Like, we went to sleep hungry some nights. I didn't have Christmases, bro. It was times when we had nothing. I come from that. I come from an area of violence, poverty, crime, everything you could think of, the slums, bro. Everything you could think of, this world, this little fairy tale world that other people was from, I'm not from it. I come from a place where I shouldn't be getting things from a camera company, bro. Like, this is monumental to not only me, but like the kids that's also in the areas that I'm from, the kids who grew up just like how I grew up, the kids that are in the same position, who don't have role models to look up to, the kids who are only being told you have to play football or basketball or be a rapper to make it out of your situation, bro. This is who I do it for. And to be that, and to have a camera brand send me something, bro, it means a lot. Like, I can't even explain to you how much it actually means to me. So with all that being said, and I didn't have to be somebody I wasn't. I just had to be patient and wait for my time. Now, another thing, Fujifilm sent me these cameras. I am not an ambassador for Fuji, sadly, but at the same time, I'm building this relationship with them, and to have a genuine relationship outside of, oh yeah, you're just an ambassador, no offense to ambassadors or whatever, what they're doing is great, but to be like, have this relationship outside of that means so much more in a way to me. Also, within talking to who I was talking to over at Fuji, they specifically told me I do not have to at all say anything about this. I don't have to sponsor them. I don't have to nothing. Like, it's not a paid fucking post. It's nothing. It's none of that. I'm making this video on my own because, as y'all know, I am transparent with what goes on with me in this YouTube channel. So this is what I'm doing. They didn't pay for this. They gave it to me and said have fun. So anyway, let's get into what we got. We got the Fuji XF 56mm 1.2 R. Not really sure what the R stands for, but the lens is an amazing lens. This is it. It is cute. If it's a 56, then I don't know. It's definitely not 56mm on the X-T4, which is the camera I got, but we'll talk about it in a minute. Also, we have this 16mm f1.4. This is the equivalent to a 24, which is what I mainly shoot with when I'm doing my photography. So I wanted that for surely. And I also got a 16 to, let's see, 80, I think. Yeah, 16 to 80 mil with the camera, which is the X-T4. Yeah, there's nothing in this box. I just got the boxes to look cool and shit. So anyway, this is the camera. It has the 16mm on it. It is X-T4, little flippy out screeny. So, you know, vlog boys, you know the vibes. Anyway, I have not shot with this camera. I honestly just opened it, not like yesterday, and been kind of just like, I've honestly just been like trying to figure out how to work it because I have no idea. Like, coming to a new system, like especially digital, like there's so many other things. Like, the menu looks different, like buttons are in different places. I got so used to the buttons being in the same place for every Canon camera that I had. So it's kind of just like new. Like, I don't know how this camera really works yet. So still figuring that out. I've been like looking through this menu and playing with it for like the last like 16 hours, no lie, can't lie. So anyway, what we are going to do, we are going to be going out and testing it. We might test a video, but the thing is, we want to do a video like only filmed on a Fujifilm, like a full vlog only filmed with this camera, just to see if that would be cool. If y'all would like to see that, let me know. I am going to be doing maybe a little part of video with this camera. I might go out and take a few photos too, so yeah, y'all know I don't really care about like specs and shit like that. Does it look good? Can I shoot with it? And do I like it? That's pretty much the only thing I look for in a camera, because colors don't matter, all the other shit don't matter. Like, all the shit doesn't matter at the end of the day. The only thing that matters is it good? Can I shoot with it? Is the camera for me? Does it work out for me? Because sometimes either cameras do too much or they don't do enough. And for me, I'm trying to figure that out right now. But for the most part, I like this camera. I'll see y'all in the next clip. All right, so got the camera. We outside, just gonna do like a kind of a first impressions type of thing. So kind of just, I don't know, take a few pictures of like actually nothing and just like kind of test out the video and just kind of see what we get. This will be the very first shot that I take with the X-T4. It's not gonna be a banger, but it's gonna be a photo, right? Let's see. Cute. It feels good. Like, listen to the shutter. I like how the aperture ring is like on the lens. I fuck with that. But low-key, you can set the aperture to like one of these functions and like still like put it like a wheel on here or something like this. This shit has so many places you can like put custom functions and shit like that. I don't have that set up yet, but like I can't wait to like set it to like, what? Nigga, if you don't get away from me. I can't wait to set it to like something that like fits me and like my style of shooting. So once I do that, that is also gonna be, also I'm shooting with the 16mm too, so the 24. But anyway, let's take a picture of this, see what it look like. Also, I think this shit shoots how many frames per second? All right, so we're back in. That was a real quick, just like little first impressions type of thing. But what I do want to say that I like about this camera, what I love about this camera, is how responsive and like fast, and like how it responds to like what you tell it to do. There's been plenty of times where I like use the camera and I'm like waiting on it to like perform the task I just told it to do. No like lag on it or anything, except for when I was taking pictures in like the burst mode. But that's only because the memory card that I have in this camera is one of the cheapest, slowest, dirtiest, dustiest memory cards anyone can have. I don't even know why I put it in there, but I did. But anyway, very great camera. I can't wait to test it out. I can't wait to just like travel with it, have it in my bag, take more photos with it, create moments and memories with it. I do want to mention that I just recently obtained a PO box. So if you want to send me mail, if you want to send me hate mail, love letters, if you want to send me film to shoot with, film cameras to shoot with, just anything, I would highly appreciate that. Hopefully we can get something like that started, so like we can make videos on the things that y'all send me. I might do just like a monthly what subscribers sent in, and just like kind of use or read whatever it is you guys may send me. So yeah, just PO box, link in the description. If you want to send me stuff, please do it. I'm very appreciative of it. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. If you are already subscribed, hit the notification bell so you get notified every single time I drop a new video. It is very much appreciated. But we are about to get out here and film. We got so much to do this week, bro. So let's go do it. Anyway, let's go do some shit.